It turns into something that can fight you. Remember the blights?
Huh?
You don't remember the blights? They literally turn into things that fight you.
Yeah, it's a plant.
Where lies your guilt?
Kind of.
The waiting mode.
Excuse me.
And I have met few who stand so tall and fearless in the face of the unknown. Be on your way, brave soul. A fair point. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you? Then you and I were fated to meet. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her. Yet she turned their words into knives. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged.
The fugue plane is no obstacle to one such as
I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. My reasons are of no Your soul sparks with justice. Will you take it? I thank you, as do those who died by her words.
There's some interesting
Go
player
to the
dialogue that
distillery,
happened there.
the one she calls the waning moon. Fine.
I love how the different classes can react to things differently. Kinda neat. Adds a little bit of uniqueness to each playthrough.
And then there's the playthrough when you make a character named Jack and he's multi-class into everything.
Jack of all trades. Master of none. I'm gonna go grab a different drink. There's this big old body.
This place. There's a power in these shadows. I can sense it. I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. No, I mean, Shaz, I have had, if I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and full, of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken. Honestly, I think I'm caught for words. Must I? Fine, we could speak to Ethel. There's someone waiting for me. Let's just say it's a very I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. Rings a bell? Oh, hells. You didn't pick... I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid. Well, perhaps I can come up with something later, all the same. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Last light, Isabel.
Why didn't she bless everyone? Why does everyone have to have torches?
Scouting, seeking, gaps in cultist defenses.
This place is protected. Must be
For
the
a warm
refuge the
bed and
Harpers
full
spoke of.
stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Do we want to go to Last Light Inn? Yeah, why not? Let's go.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
I mean, it doesn't really change things in the grand scheme.
Yeah.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come.
Oh.
Is that a little different?
Is that a
Jahira,
little
No.
different? No. Okay. I
No,
thought
we
it was a
came here
little
with the
bit
chick
different.
last time.
Jahira.
I assure you it is. Absolutely. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. You should never have come here, true soul. A pathetic deception. I know who you really worship, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I pretty much trust him
That's
with my
different.
life.
Pretty much.
True soul with a mind of his own? How is that
I don't know,
possible?
lady. But can you let me out?
What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. Tell me,
I'm here on holiday.
why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rat. Settle in. Then come join me for a...
Expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom. Certain wasn't this. Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
Jahira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out.
It's you. A makeshift Harper's fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been... I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Absolutely.
to find a beacon of light amongst the darkness, and not a moment too soon. I'm quite ready for some respite. I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. As for Elminster, he saved the realms more times than legend can recount. To take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best. Ah, yeah. Carsus was perhaps, and he missed. As Cars too late did the goddess was the end. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. An event that came to be known as Carsus's folly. Loving them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Carsus. Try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. Oh, you know me. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. If anything, I feel more at peace. She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival.
Need anything?
It's perfect.
Need anything?
Well, well, well. I knew I smelled something.
Need anything?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces. There. Be careful who sees you using that. Might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
Orthon explosive. Oh.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything.
If you desire conversation, please do find someone else.
Wow. Kill just gave you a fuck off.
Pretty much. I can't talk to people that are in the party, so it's kind of weird.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not. What does it look like? Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. Don't worry, it isn't leaving my sight.
Take care of that key.
In the market for something special? I'm alive,
So
ain't I?
cute.
What's not to like? Pleasure doing. Last night's best bargain, right here.
We need to talk. Please. To your very good health.
perceive inviting hints of cedarwood and blackberry. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I assure you it's quite safe. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids. There's an air about you. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? And you're certain you will continue to resist? Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here.
Why'd you do that?
If we're to
What did I do?
survive,
Her.
I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
Oh.
That was a public display of hope. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketherick Thorn. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside, but he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, we met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience, you are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his fort, find out what it is that makes him invincible. So once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. You're not our only secret weapon, Isobel. She cast the moon shield around. She's upstairs.
Okay, there were some bits of new stuff to that conversation.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Glad you've kept your humor. We were ambushed out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this Absolute. Several froze. Begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others...
Hope. You would bid me hope. We've no brighter horizon ahead of us. There's just the city. If I can get us there alive.
But... thanks. Sweet of you to try.
I'm doing all the cleric dialogue.
Hey, you've got some pretty good dialogue options, so.
He still won't speak.
Nothing of use on
his original writ of duty, signed by Elta.
He must know something. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case... The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absent. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian or Lord... With... I'll do my... Farewell.
Flame Color. That's your name. We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. We found him out in the...
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise.
No idea, I'm afraid. You hear me, don't you, sir? A century locked... But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any react. Thank you.
Some parchment there. Looks official.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
This place is awesome! There's so much stuff!
Yeah, and you're not dead to a harpy either. That's neat.
Something
over there.
You didn't get to see that last time, huh?
I missed that! Awesome!
Oh, he's so cute. I missed that. Awesome! Just a cute little kid. Fuck, man.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. Myself? No, you god-bothering idiot. I was ready to cut
Doesn't sound like a proper
Leo
response
taken
to
in by
what I
your
said.
crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone. They're my response. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do.
Bro, you're too
I
drunk
don't
to help
need your
anybody.
help, and I don't need your dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my response. You go save.
Ugh, he's such a dick.
I don't need your help, and I
Don't need your help and I don't need your pity. Excuse me.
If this is about Roland, go away! He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us.
Ooh.
And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid. Right? He might wave his arms wrong and burn the whole inn down, or belch up a puddle of acid. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. Maybe. Thanks for talking and stuff.
Oh. Thanks for talking and
You
stuff.
forget something. The one for Roland? What about it? Anyway, I'm sick. I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had it.
Oh yeah, Gale's here, so this should go well.
You
trap me?
Kalim Shan rules, dear.
That's garbage! No matter where the...
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your...
Look who made it! For once, I say you'll say. Do you play...
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Wait, this'll work.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I...
How's that for Cal...
Brava. Love. You will.
Good move.
What a lovely specimen. Her victory was hollow, of course. Frankly, I expected better of you. Did Maul ask to have your god win the game for her? Oh, I promise on every treasure I own. You've never dealt with a devil.
Alright,
like
this is a
me
nice
before.
change to the conversation.
But don't you worry about Maul. It
Right.
goes
Oh
without
man,
saying
that was
she
good.
still has
Did she ask for your
unconditional
god's help?
freedom
No, but I offer
to
my
choose
god's
the
help
only
wherever I go.
option
That's
she
what
has
Lathander
left.
does.
Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. And tragedy, my friend. Well, there's my... Why spoil it? You never know what you might find.
I'm
if
so
you
glad we
just
get to actually steal Mole's deal.
She won. She has it. But enough. Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do. All thumbs, rather. In fact, I really am at my See you.
Ah, you found your way. Good. Nasty place, isn't it? My torch only just... I decided to scout. It didn't seem right to let you do all... There's a recipe I'm trying to... That is, if you're still going to... In that case, a new type... You'll need it. You'll need it. If you're going to get into... You'll need it. If you're going to save Wilbring. They didn't get trapped. I'll do my... The brilliant retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Let's not you, some of us. What now? I'm sure you would.
Huh.
Now, if you're done...
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I keep replaying it. They lined us up. Maybe that's why they picked it. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. Which? Back in the grove. Roland of all. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. I'm damn glad of it. I don't know. How do you do it? How do you keep going? We're in the same boat then. That's somewhat of a comfort. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell. Thank you. Just be careful up there.
Is anyone keeping an eye on these children from
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Blood? No, never mind.
I didn't realize. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. And you mine. Not many comprehend the task of steadfast faith. Not so much high as necessary, perhaps. Our Lady has granted me the ability to protect these people. Speaking of... It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Damn.
We have 3 clerics in this room of different religions. Oh, this is great. So a Lathander, a Selûnite, and a Sharan walk into a bar.
Our Lady has always admired the Morning Lord.
God.
Let's hope you prove her right. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Huh? What'd you say, love?
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus! Was that you?
I've been blessed. You can
Yeah.
be
You
too.
good?
Come
Yeah,
Mike's
with
a
me,
little weird.
and you can hear
I
all
put it
about
down.
from Ketherick himself.
Oh.
I may have some interference because crossing the wires. Okay.
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick alive.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye. It's in...
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever...
Time to go is...
Moon Maiden. What other sins have you been cooking up?
Why don't we ask Jahira?
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Don't jest. We're all closer to oblivion than you might think. And when we're gone, there'll be no one left to stop Ketherick. Go on, then. It belongs to the goddess Shar. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketherick. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to moon and shadow, light and dark. Divine, sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious. I could say the same. But promise not to die, and we'll celebrate.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Outside the inn, buried near graveyard, she found out. Cross cursed lands carry the light. Orders of the general absolutes chosen. Squad captured, enlightened. Trusted me.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
She did
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Mol would do the same for any of us. But how do we get... We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mol would hate more than anything? Bad. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance. But it's our job. Look at him. He's a proper adventurer.
Like the little harpy comment. I beat up the harpies. No, you didn't. I specifically remember you spending that entire fight between I want to get eaten and running away.
Right?
Him and that fucking harpy were playing tug of war. Alright, no casualties. That's what I like to see.
As long as it takes for what?
You mean to reach Moonrise? And I've orders. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness, yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. Isabel's blessing is a palliative, not a cure. Some shadows even her magic can't counter. Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Keep
Oh,
steady.
I disappeared.
We're closing in.
This is so weird.
What?
Sometimes when you get in
like there was a
conversations, my
struggle
character
here.
just vanishes. And then if I get in a conversation,
Always knew Marcus was a snake.
show back up.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Took a wrong turn somewhere. Here you are. Okay.
Don't want to draw any attention. Free for the taking. What do we have here?
I guess that'll assist us.
Which way to the nearest light?
Let's move.
To your church every day.
Good. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Stay in the light! They do not go into the dark!
Didn't figure something as big and ugly as you for a coward.
No! They will not... Enough! They will not become... Forgive me, my queen, but I had to. Before the dark got any stronger.
I mean, that's totally valid, to be honest.
What?
Heretics in the dark.
I don't want the dark to get any stronger either.
Oh boy, multi-attack. Good thing I have shield. Holy shit. Hey, Basket, you're here.
Good old Basket.
Corpse seems willing to speak.
I was definitely not your killer, dude. I don't think I landed a single hit on you.
The corpse seems willing. lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes
It's
malicious.
probably the end of new stuff there.
Oh, please! Oh, God, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
Quite clever. And cruel, of course. But creatively so.
My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice? I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Honey, I'll shake your world, that's for sure. Here, give this Bella
This is
shake.
the second time we feed her, and I don't think we ever actually see her.
What you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus...
Is she holding the lantern?
You're welcome.
The lantern's
I
floating.
don't know. I guess so.
Okay, moving on.
Curious little thing. She'd put a sailor to shame with that mouth.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Okay, let's get Gale a rest. Put Will in the party.
We could see if
Will
Halson's
and Karlach.
chattable at all.
Yeah, Halson would be interesting too. If we could find him.
No one back home will
If he'll
ever
even
believe
talk.
this.
He's way over
Find a way
here.
forward. I want to have a word.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. I found Withers.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. It's not easy seeing the ravages of the shadow curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
Aww.
Prudent. But I hope we don't have to contend with the perils of the curse for long. There is more to living than just survival. Much more.
No kidding.
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness.
Interesting.
If we can find him, we can break the curse.
If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
So Thaniel's
I
the
can't
life
be
of
exact,
this place.
unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it. He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
And he's gone.
There we go. We might get to wake that guy up.
We managed to wake him up the
Exciting.
first time.
Yeah, but like sooner.
I believe we're still gonna have to go to the House of Healing first. But let's get our party re-outfitted for survival. Let's get Lae'zel and
Yep.
in here.
So we're all dying a little bit right now.
Greetings. The party's full. You'll need to make room. Ready for battle.
Excuse me.
Well met. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved the Councillor's loyalty to my fathers at Moonrise Towers. And we need to. They want violence. They want. Who better than Gran? Who better than the commander of the Flaming? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little. Ready and willing.
Sharp as ever.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Wait for Dryder. Take prisoners. Laura. Tracker. Hunter. Tieflings. Gnomes. Duke. More. Moonrise Towers. Raxlin's settlement.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Always many wishes.
Wow, that's unsettling. That implies those are straight up holes in his head.
Oh. Their eyes.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Shepherding the faithful, carrying a lady's life. Moonrise. Wolf cast out.
Oh.
Absolute. Saved.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Lilith isn't exactly the definition of a merciful god. Still sucks at the end, though.
The corpse does not.
Alright, back to the inn.
Last slide in. You.
As long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
Flame color. We need you, sir. We found.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise.
Really? Could you bring him here?
He's right here.
Yeah, he's already here.
It's true then. He's met Daniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Daniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it. Without Daniel, no. And I don't know how I can find him without speaking to this man. I don't deserve you, my friend.
Alright, how's the feeling?
Alright then. Let's go.
Two steps at a time.
Alright, how's the feeling? Take a right.
Have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Blue torches? Weird.
Magic.
Odd. The flame won't go out.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Destroy torches.
Why would I do that?
Wizard. General Thorn's favored. Unslaked hunger. Unquenched thirst.
Oh.
Trapped shadow mastiffs. Repels them with flame.
Dogs?
The mastiffs still prowl. Quench those lights. Lure them in. Let's see if these creatures bleed.
To water deep pools.
You can
Interesting.
ask no more questions.
Yep. And she wants us to lure those mastiffs in? I have to say, our Githyanki friend is an interesting one.
I mean, she's the closest to murder hobo you get.
They won't see me coming.
Well, that's Arabella.
You won't feel a thing.
No hiding from you, kid.
Hey! Twist 'em up!
Impressive. Last I saw this child, she was cowed to Korga's snake.
Wow. What a rude way
Sorry.
to put it.
It knocks the wind right out of me. That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly. Me and Mum and Pops. We follow Zevlor. I could hear him and still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it. Thanks, Miss. The vines won't last forever. I don't... Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it. Oh, thanks. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting.
I wish we could have found them alive. That would have been nice.
They're only temporarily hostile. Bullshit.
Right?
I am fury.
Your free XP is what you are.
You sense a swell of grief before the shadows took her. Sense a matriarch's flush of pride. In battle. She will soon be a grandmother, and the child will
Those
bear
are new.
her
I don't
name,
think we ever killed them before.
Maldred. Here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives.
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp.
In memory of Reuven Corley, who lived stoically and died without complaint. Here lies Sister Kevin, a more devoted mendicant never lived. Bellsworth, thrice married, thrice widowed. Here lies Bronny Claro, blacksmith of renown. May he make iron sing in the afterlife.
Okay. I don't know. These are undead, right?
Bit of caution.
No, I think they're possessed.
Best get in.
Oh, no, never mind. You're right. They're technically shadow cursed undead. I had a clear path. And then they all just left.
Dude, having being blinded and just having attacks of opportunity not exist is so nice.
Battle favors the fearless. Coming through.
On the move. With haste. That's curious.
I give it a push, it gives me a click. There's a puzzle afoot.
That's curious.
Yeah, that was annoying to have to read.
The curse has no effect here. What is this place? All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Shah's test of your intellect.
Hmm. Ha! Good thing I didn't try.
Defender of the people.
Oh god.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect? You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance. It seems this statue has nothing. Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? A fiery crackle echoes in the corners of your mind. Your patron knows a thing or two about turning people. Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree.
Your patron knows a thing or two about winning people over.
Do you think yourself wise
You know,
enough to be
I don't
granted
usually
Shah?
succeed.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's
I
blessing?
don't know why this is with advantage.
A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy.
You are. Ooh.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering.
The dagger won't be missed. Take it. I think I can actually examine the dagger. It does 1d4 piercing, 1d4 necrotic, 1d4 fire, and 1d4 psychic. It's only doing the fire and psychic because of me, but it comes with d4 necrotic. So for me, this weapon would do 8 to 20 damage, but for anyone else, it would just do 2 to 8. I mean, we could do it just for the experience.
This fight was a little bit.
It's not something really fitting.
If
in
you
this
want to do
character.
it, we'll do it. But
He respects other religions
yeah.
enough not to steal their ritual daggers.
Glass of healing.
Good news for us. There could be some useful potions inside.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen. Yes, yes, but all must wait. The doctor's hands are full. Join the line. You will be seen.
These are all charisma based, and she is not very charismatic. She's actually a -1 charismatic.
Wow. And rolled shit.
Such cruelty, such callousness, and in our time of need, away!
The pride of the gate.
Here to see the Oh, not so well, but well enough to wait. Join the line. You will be seen.
Well, you're charismatic, aren't you?
Really?
I guess it wasn't a persuasion check. It was a deception check.
Oh, an answer to our prayers. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
Actually, cleric. What would a cleric say here?
I've got a long road ahead.
Too late. I got other clerics.
The dog down the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Anything of use?
Might want to have Will handle the actual doctor conversation. Actually, I'm a cleric. I shouldn't have to worry about undead. I'll just scare them.
Time to rest.
I know that corpse. Arabella's father.
Don't call the doctor yet. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way. Not dead. Merely medicated to ease the pain.
Why would a... Why would I do cleric deception here? It's gonna fail because I suck, but okay, we're good.
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient, not much left now, but you're welcome to look. Now, if...
The corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent.
Surgeon. Sister Eldrell.
Nothing.
The spell's power.
Well, We knew how this went last time. She won't believe us.
Yep.
Assume nothing.
So we'll bring their corpses.
Nope. She won't. Oh.
A traumatized child is a
traumatized child.
Properly raised
Good
child.
idea. No.
Just gotta limit how many traumas you expose your child to. But a child with no trauma ends up being a fucking idiot.
Or what kind? Yeah, but
Look,
can we
she's gonna have to
traumatize the child, dead bodies of their
face
parents?
the facts one day.
Proceeding.
Besides, this is totally in Lae'zel's wheelhouse.
Can I touch your face?
Oh my god.
Oh no. Have a lot of money.
That tail's really upright, though. Her dad's tail. It's really upright.
Do what? Oh.
Yeah, mom's too.
So, what were you before you were this? Hey, you! You find Mum and Pops? No. No, no, no! I don't believe you!
Well, at least you're here with
It
your
isn't true!
parents.
Get away from... Leave!
Oh. Your teardroppers.
It's amazing how many different scenarios this game handles, but not the you showed a child their parents' corpses scenario? Like, I half expect Withers to, like, come in and say, what is wrong with you?
I don't think they were expecting people to do that.
You're undead,
Right.
aren't you? Yes, okay. That should make this fight really easy.
The objective
Oh, he's a
of the
Shar
Scalpel
worshipper, of
Sisters
course.
is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shar.
Yep.
See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah, so it is the scalpel-led journey.
Hells! Only a monster would inflict misery and call it medicine.
Okay, we skipped past that part.
What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of
Thank you.
If light is the symptom,
In light is
Thanks for
you
looking
are well
out
on
for
your
me.
way. but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
You remember a Shiren maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Well,
You know nothing unusual about the sisters, aside from their menace.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their
That's right, we had to combat
for
this
the
guy.
art of absence lies in its execution.
He's the one we had to fight because I couldn't trick him.
Yeah.
Might be able to persuasion, that ain't happening. Nat 20. Cool.
I see now. By example, I must edify and quell the light that blinds us.
And he has 4 health.
Well, we're not saving him.
Come, sisters.
Okay.
What? Wow.
What? Wow.
Well, that worked
you
out.
can teach
Did
them
my
very
homework.
well, man. God.
The best offense is virtually nonsense.
Wow. Okay.
Apple a day keeps the scalpel away. She got double out of that.
Keeps the app. Okay. Nice. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, he has the loot. What is that surgeon subjugation? What is that?
He was cured.
Once per long rest, when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, he's super cured
Cured.
now.
He
He's
was
dead.
cured. Totally.
Defender of the people.
You definitely cured him of the affliction called life, that's for sure. Oh my goodness.
Ladies embrace.
Food.
Now we get to talk to all of them,
Maybe.
because we never got to talk to them before. Oh, Anya Stroud? I'm all about Anya Stroud comforting me, man.
Let Sister Anya comfort you.
The blonde from Gears of War.
Dear child, what is the matter? No one can hurt you here.
Considering how much of Gears 3 you spend looking at your
Okay.
character's
Yeah,
ass
that
when
makes
running, how could I not like Anya Stroud?
Yeah, it's true.
Master. No. No. Not Master. Not.
Okay.
Cured.
That one realizes what happened.
Be cured.
Oh, never mind.
He cured. We cured.
Yes, you did, honey. You cured the world of evil. Have a good day.
Sister Hannah?
The great cure. Final. Final. Forever. He is absent.
Well.
At peace.
Okay. Well.
Okay, good for her. She's handling this really well.
She remains silent. The nurse has nothing to say, or perhaps can say nothing at all.
I've learned my lesson.
You went from full to
I'm
zero
never going to use
and
a
died
spider
from
around
one attack?
Githyanki ever again.
Yeah, I had 20 health, then I had 3... Okay, so I had 20 as a spider, 3
Yeah,
as
I
a
had
person,
20 health,
and they managed
then I
to
had
just all of them
3...
gone.
Okay,
So
so I
they
had
did
20
20
as a
damage
spider,
to you,
3
then
as a
did
person,
another 3
and they
damage,
managed
then
to just
did
all of
another
it
set of
gone.
damage to kill you. What the fuck does the combat log show? Okay.
Yeah. How do I see that?
You were hit for 14 damage. Arrow of many targets. You were hit for 15 damage, which downed you, and then you immediately fell to a lethal blow.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Well, damn. Okay.
Light on my feet.
Corpse seems will.
Sharp as ever.
We are all its killer. Oh no.
Corpse seems will.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yup.
Should mind my step. Clustered fires and tents. The Absolute's army is camped here. Better not
We've no chance to fell such a legion. We must turn back.
She speaks smart. Alright, well, Will could use a break. He is still good to go in both his sorcerer slots and his warlock slots, so he'll come back when he's all healed
Where
up.
am I needed?
Meanwhile, we can bring Gale out, I believe.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'll be delighted. Though, someone else... Wonderful.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
The corpse doesn't.
I didn't pick the right corpse, because it wasn't glowing.
Oops.
The corpse regards
Well, you
you
did your best.
lifelessly.
Of the Githyanki Empire. The Lich Queen's gaze is inevitable. Blackiths will destroy traitor, blasphemer. Blackith, undying Queen's wrath. Send more legions in time.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well then.
Let's get going.
No, I think there's just a limit to how many transmuter stones he can have active, because both Lizelle and I have constitution bonuses.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Never a dull moment.
Ah,
No one back home.
makes sense.
Believe this.
Anytime I cast a transmutation spell, I can make another stone.
How does he make them?
He's an alchemist. I chose, whenever I made his wizard level,
Yeah, but like,
I made him an
why?
alchemist
How?
for his specialization.
Oh, okay.
You chose necromancy when you're traveling with a cleric of Lathander?
Yeah.
I won't even let Gale
That
learn
could
the
be
spells.
necromancy now.
I'm going with my character, okay?
I hope you're ready for them to get killed every time I turn undead.
I'm going with my character, okay? That's fine. I don't necessarily raise the dead. I cast necromancy spells, like Bone Chill. I was just going with my character's personality, and like it or not, the, what characteristic is it? Grim Harvest. The Grim Harvest
Alright,
kind of
who's
sort of
supposed to-
fits the
I guess Gale would
paper
actually
vibe.
be the one that handles this conversation.
Breeds madness.
Because he's got the Constitution saving throws.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I have a 14 constitution and 9 charisma, so I'm not doing it.
Yep. I have a 14 in Constitution and a 9 in Charisma, so I'm not doing it.
Charisma. He's got 12 in Charisma. Am I currently concentrating on anything? No.
Charisma's very...
So I can freely cast guidance and resistance as necessary throughout this encounter. Alright, Gale, this is gonna be all you.
One with the weave.
Oh shit, it's me, forcibly.
Go, Gale! You can do it!
I still have Constitution.
Think.
We both have
Oh,
+2.
okay. Never mind.
It's kind of weird. This character never really...
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm sure the
Yeah, it's
Constitution
kind of
saving
weird.
throws
This
get more
character
and
never
more
really
difficult.
seems menacing, to be honest. Yeah, but I mean the fact that this is supposed to be one of the bad guys, but he doesn't really feel menacing.
I give you backfire.
Blackfire.
Hells. The curse has twisted this man beyond measure.
Yep. It has.
Leaning in, you can see
Thank
how
you,
the
Lizelle.
creature's skin barely holds it together.
Near to bursting. The next few sips could be his
That was
last.
pressing. That bird of my god.
Yep.
Make it drunk. Be drunk. You and
Huh?
I both. To
What's
our
up?
good health.
Oh god.
Wow, that was advantage with
Hey, you get a
additions.
situational
Good thing we
bonus.
saved up
That's
these
nice.
dice.
Oh shit. Bro!
That means I rolled like a 4 or something.
You had 6 to 9 and you
That
made
clip's
it
really
10.
Zell.
How?
Actually, this whole scene's gonna be me 'cause
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
You rolled pretty low that time.
The liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
Well, yeah.
Elixir. Now tell me a story. A fable. A saga.
What?
That would be pretty neat if it wasn't so concerning. Just the way he does that. The way he just smacks the barrel. I think it's pretty neat. It's just not a great liquid inside. Oh my goodness. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it! Hey! Nice.
Wizards. That's fun. Oh, I wish
Yeah, I really
still
don't feel like he would be.
Used to be a wizard.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like he's a wizard.
No, that's what he said though. Well, Lizelle did point out this has warped him beyond all recognition, so...
Father Ketherick created. Father Ketherick Catholic sustains. Bring it in, toss it down, lob it up. Father Catheric's laughter, not joy. Questions done, finished, over.
Your God straight up said you're on your own, bud.
Helped.
He helped because you had a second die.
Your God just straight up said you're on your own, bud.
Oh my god.
He helped because you had a second die. You had a nat 1 in there
Rumbles as the
too.
vile brew fills
Oh my
it.
god.
Yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories. Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
Hey, nice.
What? We do not know what that is. But let's imagine it impressive.
I don't know what that is, but I bet it was cool.
Ask
Oh my gosh.
question, make your query, and drink once more. Father is Father, eternal. Another. Drink. No. Must not. Cannot. Will not mention her. The customer is always right. But
Store eternity potion as I knock back a drink. Well, got a nat 20.
Hey, he liked it.
Hey, he liked it. That's beautiful.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
You want Father's personal, mysterious secret. Father said, all the talk and perish, die. I can't perish. No, nay, neither.
Yay, we survived the encounter. Please, we need more inspiration. Really? No inspiration for that? Dang.
Wow, actually, no. Actually, I feel sad for him. Sounds like Catherick liked to threaten them.
Shouldn't have wished to live in That's curious.
Here's the ledger.
Seek and you shall find. Making for some more stuff now.
Oh, wait, no. Don't close that.
Won't stop me yet.
So we don't have to look for the ledger this time. I
Rat
remember
bat?
where it was.
Rolls against beasts have advantage.
Renovations. Please.
Rat bat?
Clutter the pardon.
Thorn here to the
Let me work my magic. Surely there's a spell for this sort of thing. Could be useful.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
No one can deny the usefulness of Terra. We never needed to constantly switch for Asterion to make fucking dexterity checks and saves.
That might be worth a look.
Right? Oh my goodness.
It shall be done.
Here to the bar, students. Maybe we'll get some proper music now.
Could be interesting. Yes, of course.
Welcome to the waning moon. To lifelong friends, both old and new. Waning Moon Distillery. No last call until the casks are dry.
Oh man, that would be interesting. What if you come here as a halfling, gnome, or dwarf? Maybe not dwarf, but what if he's just like, you can't drink here? You have to go to the other place.
Hey for the pub, oh for the pub. We'll soon be stinking trouble.
That'd be funny. I feel like it'd be a little more of would just watch your character maneuver to get up onto the chair.
What if... One of the things you have to do is rip off Gale's arm in the Dark Urge, I've heard. What if you just don't have the strength to do it?
It's not, you don't have to. It's just an option.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be hilarious if an 8-strength character attempted to rip off his arm and failed and ended up just pulling him out of the portal?
Just an option.
Yeah, I mean, it's a strength check to actually pull them out.
Though. I don't remember if it actually was a strength check or not. Yeah, but I don't think it was a strength check to cut his hand off. You just imagined
lazy.
ripping the hand off, and
I want there
then
to be
whenever
checks
you
involved.
came to, the hand
Like
was
you
there.
blacked out and nothing happened because you failed
Kind of messed
to do
up.
the thing. Like you still black out and everything, but whenever you come to,
I mean,
there's just a really angry hand pointing out of the portal. Like you're trying to rip it off. Screw this. I'll take my chances somewhere else. And he just pulls his hand back into the rock.
He's such a dork.
How we get to Lucy's Reach? Say hey for
Bitch. Do what I want.
Count your lucky stars then, because I'm going back to the last light.
I don't know how to get up to you.
Or, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the last light. We got the loot.
Oh.
We should finally be able to get Halson in this party.
Okay.
Might be able to give you a break. Yeah, let your character rest while you play as him.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm pretty
Give
sure.
me a break.
I'm pretty sure if I take him, put him into the party and you do a switch out with him,
counts as a player character.
I think we could do that. I'm pretty sure you just have to open up the multiplayer menu and then be like, this guy now under my control. Well, that's fine. I would take control of Poppy and then dismiss her.
Well, you have to do that. I can't take people from you.
So that she can get her rest in camp. I went to talk to him and he teleports sat up.
Looking ahead. Bet that will fit in my pack.
Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses?
None.
It's true then. He's met. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Daniel.
I suck.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
I just play the JoJo song.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe. You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century? You're Halsey. Daniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes. Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lake shore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Well, let's do it. I'm cool with a little peril. Look at him just walking around with a little torch. hey. Cool.
He's walked outside.
Yep.
I have something to ask.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
Why? What am I supposed to do?
With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs. The shadows won't be banished without a fight. Once I open the portal, they'll swarm like carrion birds and try to destroy it. You must not let that happen. Let's begin. Whatever happens, do not attempt to enter the portal, and do not let anything interfere with it. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil.
What if we had already been to the Shadowfell and we're just like, hey, by the way, we know a place we can just walk right in.
Oakfather, hear me.
Try that on another run.
Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
I swear, if it's that little boy we found and played hide and seek with, I'm gonna be so mad.
Alrighty. Well,
so
if they want to get close to the portal...
Alright, we managed it. Holy crap. Ooh.
Action, not reaction. You can almost feel the heat from the forge. This one was once a blacksmith. You sense a fading echo of the person who once was. A faded memory of a boy and girl sharing their first kiss.
It's been a long day.
Her own heart almost flutters in tune with theirs. Desperate prayers to Seluna echoing from the past. They did not save him.
Let's get going. Can't give up now.
This person shot it with an arrow at the first turn.
Direct me.
So, we have to go back and do that fight over. It's the only way we're gonna get this.
People didn't just try like a short rest or a long rest in front of it? What about leaving and coming back later?
They did. It stayed there. Like the portal. It did. The portal stayed. The portal just stays there.
Well, our last save was 3+ hours
Because there's
ago,
supposed... I guess there's supposed to be another round of enemies or something.
I'm just
and
gonna
we
let
only
Halston
got the
figure it out
first.
this run. I'll let him. I'm not replaying 3 hours for you, Halson.
Still alive, so that's progress.
It's valid. That's so frustrating. That is a horrible bug. I can't believe it's not fixed yet. There's an entire Reddit for it. Like a whole Reddit thread over it.
Yeah,
and the only solution any of these people has
I
found
clicked on the portal
is
fully
to
expecting
attack
an
the
into the
portal on their
portal
first
option
round.
to
It's
show
the
up.
only
Like,
solution
hey
they
Halson,
found.
you're taking a while. What's going on? And then he's like, why'd you come in?
There's not.
An honor to battle
All
at your
right.
side.
Well, we got
Did you hear
further
this,
with
right?
him than we did in the first round,
Yeah,
so
no,
I'll count
we're
that
just-
as a win.
Halson's basically dead. at
Last
this
time,
point.
he died when we met him. This time, he stepped through a portal and just never came out. I'm enjoying how different this playthrough is as it is, and it's just makes it that much more fulfilling when it actually does
I'm
work.
just really mad about it right now.
And who knows, maybe I'll be on a druid character, and it'll be completely pointless to have Halsa in the party, because we'll have 3 druids in the squad. Alright. There was a door behind us? Oh. That's like an Elder Scrolls dungeon. Like every Elder Scrolls dungeon ever. It's always a circle. that was great. I like when they do that, but I also hate when it happens all the time, like in Elder Scrolls. But that was acceptable because that doesn't happen all the time here. Turn back at once. Maybe I should have read this.
Mm-hmm. To the point that you were very confused when there was a door behind you. Maybe.
No rest
Oh,
for the
since we're
wicked,
still
I
in
see.
the area,
Objectives have changed. Where shall we go?
give Halson another shot.
My pleasure.
Oh, I already poked it. Nothing happened. So one time my arrow actually did something.
House in Deep Shadows, Path to Kreshulak.
It has to be that most recent update.
Oh, that's Moonrise Towers. Yeah. What's up here? Investigate the Thorn Mausoleum. Okay, so road to Baldur's Gate, and then we go behind the
Yeah,
House
because
of
we've already done the crash.
if we can. The road to Baldur's Gate. Sorry, new list of tools to be picked up.
Wait, where's that? I don't have... Oh, there it is. It's the very bottom. Got it.
It was like 23:54 and it's 3 a.m.
No, this can't have been 3 hours ago that we fought them.
I have expected the game to save whenever we were doing the big boy and the doctor.
Time really flies.
Adventure
Yeah?
awaits.
I guess those aren't really important events either.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I'm gonna grab Shadowheart.
Truth be told, I wouldn't even be very frustrated with redoing 3 hours if it weren't for the fact we'd be throwing away that
I'm not
much
convinced I
footage
could beat
and
Drinking
that
Guy.
many rolls, you know?
Poor Kolak. She can finally
Yeah.
seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left. Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me. Lead the way then.
Lead the way!
I'm ready, whatever it takes.
Oh, druids make good clerics.
Yeah.
No, I mean you both use wisdom.
Didn't I make that pretty clear whenever I was saving your focus during the fight with what's his name? Yep.
What?
Better than nothing.
Huh.
At least things have stayed
I really should look at more of the Magic the Gathering
Yeah, I used Jaheira.
cards for D&D.
Yeah.
Turns out Halson's one of them too. So there's Jaheira.
It's probably Minsk.
Bless you. Yeah, there's Jaheira
There's
and
probably
there's
Boo
Halson.
as like an enchantment.
I wonder who else there is.
Or as a creature that whenever you put Minsk on the battlefield automatically gets summoned to the battlefield with him.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, she has turned undead.
Shah's blessings upon you. There is work to do.
You suddenly feel cheerful. Too cheerful. As if even the grimmest sight might make you laugh.
Oh.
Not all is well with thee. Such is the price of my favors.
Wow.
That's the first time we've ever seen that. He didn't even bother me on my other playthrough.
The moment is over. The awful, horrible joy.
Oh my
has
gosh.
passed.
Why? Yeah.
So, you were almost right about Minsk. Minsk is a planeswalker. And it is Minsk and Boo, Timeless
Okay.
Heroes. He's a dual land card. So he is fire and
Yeah,
grass.
makes sense.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. And Volo is one of them too. He's a water card.
It's actually kind of disappointing that he is a land card. Yeah, but
I just
he's
find
land.
Minsk being a dual like that kind of cool.
You realize fire is a land. He's just a forest in fire
And
land.
fire. And fire.
No, oh no, I said that wrong. No, he's a planeswalker. He's not a land card, he's a planeswalker.
Okay.
Yeah. No, oh no, I said that wrong. No, he's a planeswalker. He's not a land card, he's a planeswalker. I just forgot that forest is called forest, okay? Yeah, he's a fire and forest. He's relatively easy to summon, too. He takes 2 cards of any color, and then 1 forest, and 1 fire, that's it.
No time to mourn. I'll fix this without him.
All right, what now?
The doctor's found oblivion. Still not feeling better. Let's see if I can help you.
There's Karlak, Gale, Lae'zel,
Yeah, he'd probably
Will,
be in all fire.
Zarian, Shadowheart, Minthara, Paulson, Jaheira,
Yeah, Zevlor's a
Scanfu,
paladin.
Raphael.
I forget which god it is, but it's a pretty decent god.
Holy shit, Zevlor looks wicked.
He requires water. What is this called?
What?
I would tell you if I could. He requires
Skull
water.
element?
Uh,
Oh, small?
what is this called? The skull element. What was that one? Yeah. Black cards. Yeah, swamp. So he requires water, swamp, and fire. I have no idea what he is. And Kaka too. Huh.
A long way to go still.
Oh, she's a shadow arch druid. Hmm.
Attention! Fiddly things.
That's not surprising.
Interesting part is
A lot of
Minsk is
them
the
have only
only
been in
one
one or
that's a
two stories.
planeswalker.
Minx has been in like
The rest
6.
of them are legendary creatures. Mm.
I'm still in the House of Healing.
Where on earth did you go? Hmm. I love how the houses here in this game tend to be the complete opposite of what they are. House of Healing, not very healing.
All these dark justices
House
slain
of
in
Hope,
battle.
not very hopeful.
They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
Dedicated to Hugo Hobbs, cobbler. Hobbs the Cobbs to his friends.
Aww.
Here rests Eric Crivens, sole inheritor of the Crivens family. May the gods forgive him. Here rests Violet Goldhammer, beloved singer. May her voice live on in our memories. In memory of Warwick Marsh, dearly missed by both of his wives.
Oh, okay. That one didn't have words. I guess it's implied the other Crivens killed the rest of the family.
In memory of Largo Crivens, taken along with his family on the same grim night. May their deaths be avenged.
Okay. Gravestones, everybody. Ice Bite.
Gotta love 'em.
Okay, relatively simple.
You know, I think the funny part is this game actually makes me want to play
It's just
Fable again.
The armor of Agathis, the armor that lets you do cold damage when you get attacked.
Hmm?
rests Callista Freeclaw, legendary brawler. Died in his sleep, to the surprise of many.
Damn.
Here lies the best smith in Rythwin. Our swords will never slice as true.
Aww.
Open up. Something over there.
Excuse me.
Here lies a nameless foundling. May he know peace at last. Here lies Immolata Cole. The music of the moon played on her heartstrings. Here rots Treston Brumwild, philanderer and wicked excuse for a husband. May the crows use this marker as a privy.
Damn.
In memory of Reuven Corley, who lived stoically and died without complaint.
Need a word. Steady.
What is this?
Marching.
Aren't they cool?
Hello.
Oh, right. Hey, Raphael.
Preparing their... Our hero through a new grave they dug, which he himself fed. Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about... Don't be upset. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. I had an inkling that was one of your main motivators. Delighted to see it confirmed. You're welcome to give it your best shot, of course. Which is not the only obstacle you're likely to face. My dear friend, I think you'll find I play... Cannot the same be said for you these days? Truce. There is a stake. It's act. If you... Chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing, in truth,
It is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other core. This creature and I go back a lot. I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly it. After all, if there is one rule I hope.
If you insist.
That's curious.
What's this? Let's see.
What?
If we're ever asked, we did keep an eye on
it's there,
that.
alright.
You can see the thingy all the way from here. Yeah. Yep. My goodness, I didn't think we'd be able to see it from this far away, but it's there. And it's not changed a bit. So,
Right, this place.
yeah.
Shadows don't suit me.
I'm actually like very satisfied by the sound of the hooves. What do I look like when I'm hiding? Oh.
Maybe we should go in the building. Question is there a wall there? There is not. Building it is. I wonder if Blaze Hell's in magic.
Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
Oh, she still has not recovered
The party's full. You'll
her
need to make
superiority dice. Interesting.
Our
She's supposed to get them back on short rests.
The pride of
Whatever.
the gate.
We'll get Asterion in here.
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it. Cazador, sired 7 spawn, me and my 6. He always insisted we were a family. Even I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all. Now that I'm gone, I don't know. Well, obviously I would. But you have so many in that case.
Keep your distance, darling.
That's a good way to counteract his problems when he's a vampire. Fire resistance.
Hmm? Good idea.
Yeah, as far as I know, that's part of our problems.
We still haven't escaped the Nautiloid.
Never mind.
Dude, I just gave Asterion a level in Ranger, and gave him proficiency in
Maybe,
Survival,
yeah.
and gave him,
This whole run is
guidance
cursed, but we're
before
making
we
the
popped
best of
back
it.
out here. Still couldn't find whatever the heck this was. He's got a +8. Come on. Yeah.
Ooh. Did he feel it too?
Okay, so we got the waning moon.
Wow. Okay.
And then we can go.
It's not supposed to find that
there
one, I guess.
down to whatever the heck. Oh, that's Moonrise Towers down there.
Breathe deep and move.
What book? Oh yeah. I know. Isn't there 3 big bads
We gotta
though
take
before
that book back
Ketheric?
to that one guy. The
Oh yeah,
ledger?
yeah, gold.
There's the toll house lady. Mm-hmm.
This is not where we are. We are under the bridge.
We're close. We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Playtime's over, pet.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse abeyance or neglect duty, I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Zora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's.
What are you doing?
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing. And
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story said to void a devil's
I've never seen. Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or... Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadow.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
The same thought crossed my mind. But nowhere was it stated. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the blood war.
My. She really has you by the unmentionables, doesn't she?
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future... Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. But I'm not going to celebrate.
That's just a little Asterian bit thrown in there. Pretty sure he wasn't in the party last time we had that conversation.
Trust me on that.
So much time. Something over there.
You're so funny.
A quick rummage. What's this?
What?
Whenever I go down vines in the hole, I fall on it.
Huh.
Just kind of
Whenever I go down vines as a wolf, I fall on my back. I just kind of, I land butt first and then I flop over. Yeah, check this out. I want to show you.
Okay. Just flop.
Right. On this side.
I went back out the door.
Let's go to the palace.
Oh, where'd you go?
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Let's have a rummage.
Did it. Over and over. I did it.
Well, you got detected.
Don't look now.
Oh no! Eat! Wrong button.
What do you bring?
No.
I require good. You can pass, but first you must pay. No! 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 You must pay!
So weird.
All that you have.
Well, we got 4 rerolls.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
Oh, I don't know if I can do the persuasion.
So,
Again!
do I want to?
Whichever one you have proficiency in.
Neither.
Well, then whichever one
Wow.
you think you'll stand a better chance at.
So, do I want to?
Just so you know, intimidations are always the hardest
neither.
rolls and the hardest to backpedal from.
The world grows at least.
Yeah. you're also away from everyone, so it's just you.
Never mind.
Yeah.
That 20.
They're both charisma based. Never mind. That 20.
Replace me. No! I require gold!
You got Tides of Chaos.
Oh god. 21. Oh gosh. I rolled the backwards
I just need
21.
a 3.
Okay.
Nope.
What do the Tides of Chaos do? Oh. That's what they do.
I was gonna have Will do this. That's why I split him from the party and had him stand up.
Of course it's a fucking 1 the one time I need it.
Or we can just
Fine.
fight and kill her. Because, you know, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, now 20.
If you saved recently, we can reload the save.
Gold!
She just drops dead.
More gold! I require gold! No! I pay it back!
Yep.
Really?
What?
Nope. I don't wanna. Why did it automatically try to roll?
Dude, if the number's higher than 10, I don't have anyone except Asterion do it. I cancel. You hit
Really?
P.
I did.
All I had to get was a 16, and I rolled a 6.
I was stuck in it. I'm gonna take that. You have fun with this shit.
I don't know how to cancel. I did. It didn't let me. I was stuck in it. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. You have fun with this shit.
Could come in handy. Just a peek.
That's better. I feel better now. I needed a hug. I feel better.
It's mine. Something over there.
Seized inventory.
It looks like fun, but we're not getting in this way.
Asterion, literally let me resume control. I was hitting B, doing everything I could to get him to stop taking the path that he chose to take.
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Master. Friend, I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to...
What?
You know, there is an upside to this.
God damn it!
Orin
Why did
can't
it have to be Mizora?
kidnap House
Why
if
did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get
she
one of her
won't
assets.
kill Scratch.
What if it's a runaway like me? Or something
Yay!
far worse?
The price has been paid. We can keep the doggo.
The price has been paid. We can keep the doggo. I love Scratch. He's so cute.
I want to believe that as much. It's a bad idea to play games.
What?
Oops. Apparently for a second there I had a cloud of fog around me. Well, wild magic always seems to proc whenever I do speak with animals. That's dumb timing kind of thing. Tasma Killer. What's that? Ooh.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
everything's undead, isn't it? It doesn't classify as undead. So...
Nope, it's a
Shadowheart
plant.
will be useless here. Let's get Gale out here.
Yeah, it's actually resistant to necrotic damage. No fire, no cold, absolutely no lightning. Hmm.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Would that I could. But magical.
Free for the taking.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious
Mother always told me to be a gracious host. Oh my god.
The worst nightmare.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Basket was by me.
Oh,
Keyword
here he is.
was.
He's behind me.
Strike with precision.
Check this out.
Oh. Dang.
And that's how you destroy all those enemies really fast. Let the explosions take care of everything and get it as far away
Yeah,
from
no
you as you
kidding.
can with a nice thunder wave. Dude, the plan for that fight was to have Will use Blight on the big guy, because it's a guaranteed 32 damage. Unless they save, then it's guaranteed 16. Because even if it's a plant, and even if all necrotic damage against it is halved, this thing still does 8 to 64 damage, and plants take maximum damage from the spell. So, it's either going to be a 32 or a 16.
I'm gonna keep playing playthroughs of this game until I get a playthrough that's not
We now
cursed.
have the teleport at Moonrise. Strange, we walked by here, but we just didn't kiss the symbol, so... Alright.
Guess so.
Yay, a save!
Yay, a save! Maybe when we come back tomorrow we
And
can
see if that
that
kid went back to his
portal's
house.
still just hanging out.
We'll probably have to do stuff, like make time pass,
Oh
do
my
a long
God.
rest, but
We
yeah.
fucked up. Yeah, maybe.
There's
Either
no
that or
body.
we did genuinely
And the
kill
blood
him.
trail, he walked after I hit him. I did 12 damage.
I know.
Yeah, but he's a kid. 12 damage is a lot.
He had 16 hit points.
Yeah, but he's a kid. 12 damage is a lot.
He had
You hit
16
him
hit points the
twice.
second time I hit him.
That's still not acceptable.
I don't know how, but he
That's still not
replenished all the
acceptable.
hit points he lost whenever I hit him the first time. He's an evil forced amalgamation. I don't know what it
No more
is.
punching children.
Evil though.
He just sicked his parents and dog
He's
on
not
us to kill
evil,
us
though.
over a game of
What has
hide
he
and seek.
done that's evil? To be fair,
He is the
he's
curse.
kind of fucked up by the curse that we can't break. No, I don't think he's the curse. But we were supposed to break the curse, but then Halston went and just yeeted himself through a portal and never came back.
The portal's really an illusion. He just jumped off the cliff. Jumped into the water and died. He was like, I'm gonna make them think I'm doing something awesome. Cast permanent illusion. Jump through. If they follow me, they just follow their deaths. So there's no way for them to verify if I did my job or not.
That's why you told us not to follow him.
Because he knew
That's
he
why
would
you told
die.
us not to follow him.
Hey, thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Akira Godlike Gaming. You came in right at the end. It's 10 minutes. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, drop the bell so it makes some noise and press me content on YouTube, and subscribe to my Twitch, catch up on a whole bunch of videos that have made it to YouTube. Y'all have a good night.